Hi students, today class I'm going to show you how to create Django project in Visual Studio Code. First you have to download VS Code students. You have to download VS Code. So you can go to this website Visual Studio code.visualstudio.com or you can type it. You can click on download option. So you can select the Windows or Mac or something, whatever the operating system you're using. I'm using Windows students. So I'll click this file. So it will be downloaded. After that, you can click on next, next, next. The software will get installed students. In my system, I have already installed students. In my system, I have already installed. Okay. So now let me discuss how to create a Django project in Visual Studio Code. It's a very simple students. Okay, I have created a folder with the name Django batch 37. You can create with any name students. You can create a folder with any name. So here I'll create a folder. Uh, Otherwise, I'll open CMD here. I'll open CMD. You can type just a code, which stands for it will open the Visual Studio Code in this location. Code means Visual Studio Code. Just I'm going to display Hello World students. So you have a terminal here. Three dot symbols are there. You can just click and have a terminal optional. You can select a new terminal. Okay, so E drive Django batch 37. So I'll remove this folder. I have already created it. Okay, now I am under Django batch 37 students. Now we'll see step by step for creating Django project. First step you are going to use, very first time you are going to work with the Django, you have to type pip install Django. Only first time students. So I got a message requirement already satisfied, which means I have installed already Django. Now we'll create a Django project. The command is to create Django project is django-admin start project name. So for example, I'm going to create project name as second. It can be any name. Now you can see the project folder is created. You can expand the project folder. You have a two files. Again, project folder and manage.py. If you expand the project folder again, you'll have four files students. Okay. And we are going to focus on settings.py file and urls.py file. We'll discuss more about these two files later. And then you can change the directory into project folder. So this is our project folder students. And then you can create application folder by typing the command python manage.py startup application folder name. So startup application folder name. It can be any name student. It can be any name. Now you can see under project folder, you can find the application folder. So this is the application folder which we have created just now. If you expand it, you can have some migration, some predefined Python files. I told you Django follows MTV pattern. So models, view templates. Here it have a views.py. Inside it, we are keeping business logic and models.py, some database code. We'll discuss more about these files later. And then students we should register application folder path inside settings.py. So you can find settings.py file available inside project folder. Just to go to the settings.py file, you can scroll below, then scroll down. You can find install docs. So within the string format, you can mention the application folder name student just to save the changes. Just save the changes. Then you can follow the steps. We can write a Python code that means hello world. So we have a two types of components, two types of views, functional based or class based and class based. So functional based component or functional based view means you know how to create a functions in Python. Okay, so we are displaying output on browser. Further, we are importing HTTP response. It is a predefined class available in Django HTTP library. So this library you are going to get when you are installing pip install Django command. And this is the syntax for defining a function in Python, you know. And this function receives the request from urls.py. The function name can be anything, and the request variable, it is a variable, it can be any name. For readable purpose, where is recommended is to pass the parameter as request, and will return HTTP responses hello world. Okay, I'll write this code. So views.py file available inside desktop folder student. Okay, now you can copy paste this code. You can please write this code. Okay, you can follow the indentation, save the changes, and open urls.py file. So here you can add a two line from desktop import views, which means we are informing to the urls.py file, the views.py file will present inside desktop folder, because views.py file present in desktop folder, application folder. Understand? So urls.py present inside project folder. And based on URL pattern, you want to open the website, you can mention the URL pattern, something first, something like, so you can mention slash also, comma. So which function? We have defined index function inside views.py. We should send request to the index function inside views.py. So views.index, right? No need to mention the bracket like this. Okay. So then two more steps are left, students. Two more steps. So we should start the server. You know, Django is a server-side programming. So we have to start the server. So you should type the command python manage.py run server. So you don't have any error. For that, it is returning the website URL. This website URL, it's like 127.0.0.1, something like, right? We are deploying Django project in a local server, students. If you are purchasing a domain, if you want to deploy project in remote system or cloud, something like, where you have to purchase the domain. So that means as a student level, no need to, you can't purchase. Further, you can deploy the project in local server. You can copy paste this URL in a browser, or you can hold the control key and just click. Then you are navigated to a default browser. Please wait, students. It's going to be loaded. Just wait. Okay, once I stop the server and again restart the server. You can copy paste this URL into the website. That means browser. You can copy paste. Here it's showing a page not found because we are not specifying empty URL pattern, right? So here it is expecting two URL patterns admin first. So now we can type here slash first. Then request is going to first URL pattern. That means views.py index function logic is going to be executed. Thanks for the watching, student. Thanks for watching. Okay.